With Tom Palamar, City Administrator of Pottsville, and we're here to ask him about a little bit of what he does. Mr. Palamar, what does it mean what do you do as City Administrator?
As the city administrator in Pottsville, my job is to oversee the day-to-day operations of our community. So basically, I'm the deputy director of all of the city departments. That includes public safety, the parks department, the streets department, and the Department of Accounts and Finance.
Very interesting. What have you accomplished as City Administrator so far?
Well, I believe everything that I've accomplished as city administrator have been things that we've accomplished together. It's our entire community, and we had our bicentennial in 2006, and we accomplished some wonderful things. We established a nonprofit organization called the Lasting Legacy for Pottsville. We raised over $3 million for community projects such as the building of Yingling Bicentennial Park and Gardens here in Pottsville. That was done without any taxpayer money, plus a lot of other quality of life projects in our community. An example of one of those projects is General George A. Jalwin Park on the east side near Nativity. It's an 11.5 acre site in 3 different municipalities. Years ago all it was a playground. Now we have a skate park, walking trails, a picnic grove, an amphitheater that seats 1,000 people, and that's going to be a big resource for not only Pottsville but Schuylkill County in the years to come. So that's a big accomplishment. We also have been in the throes of developing the Union Station Trade and Transit Center, which is an intermodal facility. Intermodal means multimodal, bringing together a variety of forms of transportation to this facility. So it includes bus, taxi, pedestrian, automobile, and also a small rail excursion that'll be down here for weekend train rides. The whole idea of the intermodal facility is to bring all transportation and all people into our city into one place and then disperse them to different points throughout the county. If they want to go on the Yingling tour, they can leave from there. If they want to go on the Pioneer Coal Tunnel tour, if they want to go to the wine vineyards out in Higgins Valley, they can come into this building right here. This will be the visitor center on this first floor. The SDS bus facility will be on the 3rd floor, and this floor will be open office space. So the building will be it'll generate money to keep itself going, so it'll really be self-reliant, self-generating, but a big resource for Schuylkill County. So that's something quite ambitious that we have been able to accomplish.
Powerful stuff, powerful stuff. Anything else that you would like to tell us while you're in front of the camera?
Well, the only thing I'd like to say is that this is not really my projects, they're our projects, they're your projects. And every community, it takes everyone working together for things to be successful. So there's not any one person alone that does anything, whether you're an elected official, appointed official. Really the people behind this are the citizens of every community and the volunteer work that they do to keep things running. That's what really makes a community tick.
Mr. Palamar, what is the city doing to encourage the arts in our community?
I think Pottsville has realized several years ago that incorporating the arts to our city, especially our downtown, is crucial for the future of our community. Since the malls have been built, it's been harder and harder to attract people downtown solely for shopping. So we've realized that to make Pottsville a destination point for the kinds of businesses that people make a special trip to come into, such as a salon, or to come into Pottsville to visit an art gallery, an art show, or come more importantly to a theater, are all things that could attract people in via the arts. We were fortunate enough to renovate the Majestic Theater several years ago, so now we have a true theater in our downtown where we can host a wide variety of performing arts, which has been wonderful for our downtown. We also have several art galleries, several photography studios where we can actually host events both during the week and on weekends to bring people to our community, both to give established artists a venue to share their art with the public, but also to give budding artists an opportunity to show what they can do as well. We've utilized local artists in many fundraising events. If you look over here, several years ago when they wanted to renovate the Henry Clay Monument, they commissioned these paintings by local artist Dave Nadock. They selected one and they made prints, and then they sold the prints as a fundraiser to actually renovate the Henry Clay Monument, which is one of Pottsville's most famous landmarks. We've also done the same thing for the Majestic Theater. We have commissioned one of Dave Nadok's paintings as a fundraiser for the Sovereign Majestic Theater several years ago. So it was a way to raise money, but also show people how you can utilize art to raise money for local events. So there's a variety of ways that we've done that. We've seen more and more with the block of art that we have in downtown Pottsville, and with the Mad Potter, and with the Stained Glass Cafe in town, that really we can be a destination point for the arts. And if you can bring people in to appreciate painting, pottery, and the performing arts, they can also spend money in the downtown. So not just those types of businesses benefit. Many times it's the hotels, the restaurants, the bars, and other businesses do gain a benefit from the arts. So it's something we're all constantly striving to improve, and hope that it grows as a bigger part of our economy.